Yeah, guys, we are waiting. Waiting. We are waiting patiently. Seems to be a delay. See, there seems to be a delay, guys. Fine. see if they're ready. $11:33 a.m. guys, still waiting. Put a little bait. Let's see if it works. That was the owner. It's there. I think he got there earlier. Oh, look at that. So the truck has moved. We got him on video. What a small world. A run for the money just occurred. A run for the money just occurred, guys. 11:33 a.m., 11:33 a.m., February 1st, 2026, Sunday morning, 11:34 a.m. We got the individual moving. That's right, moving the red Suburban at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. And of course, there is the fire hydrant right there. Overnight, every single night, leaving the vehicle, and of course, well protected by town of Cicero officials and law enforcement to serve and protect organized crime. Now, the reason for the discretion is because the vehicle has to be far enough away, just like the Candyman right behind him. See, that's the Candyman right there with the older style Pontiac as well. He is waiting, and they have to place the narcotics in a hidden compartment. Now, the first phase has been completed. He placed the narcotics behind the hidden compartment, and now he moved over here. See that? So, that's actually where he lives at, 5130, and he's right behind his wife, and that's 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. And this took place right away as soon as I woke up, and I was in the kitchen preparing my morning breakfast. So, the first phase already took place, placing the narcotics in a hidden compartment. Now, all he has to do is drive away, but he has to wait for the okay from police officers involved in criminal activity posted in certain areas, and to make sure he's undisturbed as far as the narcotics delivery, and to safeguard any suspicious activity. So that's how it's done. It's a two-phase operation. They park away from camera view for placement of the narcotics in the hidden compartment. Then the individual drives and parks in front. See that? This is the way it should be. And obviously, the second phase will take place by him driving away and the police officers involved in criminal activity, along with town of Cicero officials and, of course, Cook County Sheriff and Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. I'm being subjected to electronic harassment, and it's called the final faith. It gives a false pretense to the victim of relaxation, of waves. These are electromagnetic field waves that is attacking the brain silently, and brain attacks. There we go. We had the individual. Looks like it has been completed. He has got a notification to drive away. There we go. It didn't take that long. And obviously, the police officers are in communication with right next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. He received notification directly from the second floor right next door that the coast is clear and he can proceed with poisoning our community. That's right. To serve and protect organized crime, trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes. please be advised, if you see this vehicle in your area, please notify your local state police department. Look at how slow he is driving. Looks like the dollar store owner is the first customer. Look at that. That's the dollar store owner right there. And the dollar store owner is not walking around because he's bored. The dollar store owner is waiting for his cup. That's why he's there. That's why he's there. The dollar store owner is involved in criminal activity. There we go. And look at that. What do you say? That is a signed contract with organized crime. The dollar store owner, on video, giving a nice warm reception to organized crime family employee, trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes. And you best believe the dollar store owner is going to follow him inside. That's right. He got something special for him. Look at that. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? And the dollar store owner was very, very pleased to see him. And obviously, this is... Go ahead, make some noise, guys. Make some noise. I told you, that is the second phase. The dollar store owner is the first one to get the narcotics, of course, dealing directly from inside the dollar store and behind the dollar store all the way by the dumpsters. There we go. There we go. This individual is well documented in participating of the community gang stalking. Okay? And that's a distraction, of course, away from the activity. There we go. See that? He needed that distraction to get back to his vehicle. See how that works? He needed that distraction. And obviously he didn't buy anything. There we go. Open for business. Mission accomplished. There you go. Told you. There's a lot of moving and shaking back there. There's a lot of moving and shaking back there. Open for business. Community gang stalking. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the mailbox exchange child endangerment after school. And the dollar store owner is very happy, and he's inside, and he is waiting for customers to arrive, and the customers will be served inside the dollar store. Inside the dollar store. There he goes again. Looks like the dollar store owner is requesting for a little bit more. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Dollar store owner says, this Sunday, we're going to need some more. No wonder the dollar store owner was so happy to see him. No wonder. To serve and protect organized crime, Town of Cicero officials and law enforcement, Town of Cicero Police Department continues harassing me, and we have on video the police officers with a camera taking pictures of all the windows working on a harassment case against me. Joint collaboration with the Martinez family right next door, 5135. And Cook County Sheriff and Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. Manipulate businesses, remain in control, silence victims. Organized crime family process, and of course electronic harassment is their main weapon of choice. There we go. That's somebody else. Okay, looks like the individual is still inside the dollar store working out the details. Still inside the dollar store working out the details. Boy, did we wake up in time or what? We want to give special thanks to organized crime. Because how I found out is the shock treatment to the brain while sleeping. So they woke me up. Somebody on that side must be helping us out, guys. I'm not sure how that works, but we appreciate all the help we can get. Now, this individual is changing vehicles periodically, once a week, and parking away from camera view to avoid any suspicious wrongdoing. And he is traveling with his son from time to time. That's why it's called child endangerment of the mailbox exchange. And they're still working out the details. And the same embrace that the dollar store owner gave the employee, there you go. That's a signal. That's a signal. Open for business. And that's a distraction as well. They're trying desperately to avoid further incidents of wrongdoing. What else you guys got? How about the dog barking on command signal? There we go. He needed that little beep, beep, beep as a distraction to come out. See that? He needed that. There we go. Now he's ready. He didn't buy anything once again. And he took a good look over here. He knows I am in his shadow. He knows. Now, once again, please contact your local state police department. This individual is working with Town Cicero officials and law enforcement, and I just received the okay to continue delivering and poisoning our community. There we go. We got him. We got him. See how that worked out? All right. So that's the reason for the shock treatment to the brain while sleeping. And obviously I was alerted, and that worked out in our favor, guys. All right. 11:45 a.m. Sunday, February 1st, 2026. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. We got them on video, guys. So moving on. And here we're still waiting, but we still got them on video anyway, driving by. And here we definitely got him making a run for the money. See that? We got him here. His resident, 5130, and he had to run all the way over there. See that? So we got him here. Okay? Bam. All right? And that's it. And of course, that's the reason for this. Oh, I didn't cover up the windows today. I didn't cover up the windows because my ex-wife is in the area. See that? So this time, hell no, I'm not going to be covering up the windows. Hell no. Now, depending, obviously I did place a safety latch because the cameras are by the window. So the safety latch is there. My ex-wife will break the cameras. She doesn't want me recording. All right, let's take a closer look at the activities. Okay. There we go. That's the fire hydrant right there that he was blocking overnight. And it seems to be an overnight occurrence every single day. Well protected by Town Cicero officials. No ticket, guys, to serve and protect organized crime. See that? Look at the yellow line. And of course, we have the Candyman parked right there. The Candyman is parked right there. 5130 with the older style Pontiac right there. His wife is next. His wife is next right there. Right? And, oh, look at that. That's Homeowner Martinez's son right there. Look at that. Look at the damage to that vehicle right there. Look at the damage. That's pretty bad, guys. That's pretty dangerous. And that's her son right there, Homeowner Martinez's son. Look at the damage. And they left the snow on there to make sure that nobody notices. How are you not going to notice this, guys? See that? And this individual is making periodic deliveries of narcotics. This is the vehicle used for delivering the narcotics right here. This is the vehicle used for, by Homeowner Martinez, and it is registered Village of Pilsen. See that? Okay. This is the vehicle used for transportation of narcotics. All right. That's what we got. Look at the discretion. Look at how far of a distance. Right there. Okay. And that's the dollar store owner. Right there. Where you just saw. Right there. Okay. That's the dollar store address right there. And that's 24th Street in Laramie. Okay? That's it. There we go. There we go. That is the vehicle used for transportation of the narcotics. That's the vehicle used right there. And that's Homeowner Martinez's vehicle as bait, catfish. Okay, look at the front end damage to that. Look at that. That's pretty bad, guys. That's pretty bad. Okay, and it looks like they're a little more discreet, that's for sure. That's the address right there. Okay. And that's it. That's where the electronic harassment is coming from. The second floor hideout. Look at the discretion. Right there. And of course the dollar store owner is parking hidden from camera view. We have 5132 as well. Waiting. And we have another employee of organized crime as far as catfish right here. Alright? Alright, we're standing by, guys. I guess that's it. Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. We were expecting at least a police officer in the area. No police officer in the area. I wonder what's going on there. Where did this vehicle leave? Right after I did? I don't know. The vehicle left once I proceeded to go inside. He was parked right there. I guess that's it, guys. That vehicle was parked right there for a reason. Alright, we got them, guys. We got the address of the dollar store, and hopefully the authorities will take action. There's a reason why so many Chicagoans are leaving the state because of corruption. And there's a reason why we have a new administration in the White House cracking down on this type of criminal activity, especially when it's involving children, guys. Get involved. The Bailey plan attacks and strategizing is taking place right here, 5135 second floor hideout. Okay? They were the ones that instructed the Martinez family to park a certain way. Okay? And this is strategizing taking place with town assessor officials and law enforcement periodically entering and exiting from the back garage. Okay? That's all they have to do to avoid any suspicious activity. So we got him. We got him. I have to put myself as bait to see if anything happens, but obviously these police officers have been instructed not to pick me up. That was the perfect opportunity for them to just pick me up, and that's it. Kaput, forget about it. I have no problem getting picked up, guys. I'm not going to resist. I have no problem. All right. We are waiting for further developments. Please take a good look. And that is their daily routine. Everyone is parked right here as catfish. See that? And you guys saw, once again, the infamous village of Pilsen green vehicle that is being used for delivery of the narcotics, well hidden from camera view. We got them again, once again, and that vehicle is used for narcotic deliveries. And homeowner Martinez's vehicle is severely damaged, driving under the influence, and of course, disregard for public safety, well protected by timeless officials and law enforcement. And you also witnessed the community gang stalking of the individual. Okay, here we go. Who is this? Look at that. Look at that. This is the female in charge of 5132. Instructions given on command signal to move the vehicle. They have two other extra vehicles inside the garage. 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60204. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes very discreetly, and social acting plays a very big role. Obviously, we haven't been able to capture her on video as far as the eye contact, because she's been instructed very, very well. But everyone else has been provoking a confrontation, except for this female. She is very, very well trained. Okay, to avoid any suspicious activity, of course. But everyone else, we got them on video, except for this female. But the female continues driving this vehicle. Instructions given on command signal rather than her husband. See that? There's been a change of strategy to avoid implicating him. So now she's being used, and she looks very very laid back. Her body language, she's not nervous, and she's been instructed very well, social acting. You can hear the community gang stalking in the background. Okay, we got this already. 11:56 a.m., 11:56 a.m., Sunday morning, February 1st, 2026. There we go. Once I focused away, I did that on purpose. She was instructed to drive away. See how that works? The military-grade technology, very aware of my location and activities, instructions given on command signals. You see what I just did? I focused away from her for this specific reason. So you guys can get inside information how this military-grade technology works. Very effective as far as malicious activity, manipulation of victims electronically to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts, surprise advantage. Once I approach the window, usually the police officers are waiting for me, and today we have had no luck, but it's still early. It's still early. All right, so far so good, guys. You guys saw what's going on there, and the same embrace, the same hugging took place with Nello Greco's nephew, Anthony J. Loader. If you guys go back on the videos, you will see Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, nephew Anthony J. Lover, hugging in the very same spot. Embrace that will be going down in history. That's right. We have Nello Greco's nephew, Anthony J. Lover, embracing the dollar store owner, saying, right there. So now the employee, and obviously he went back for seconds. The dollar store owner was waiting for him for a reason. It's Sunday, and this works in a different way as far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. Remember, they are targeting very young teenagers. Very young teenagers, because the younger the victim, the bigger the payoff as far as insurance claims. That's right. So, addiction is a very big part. Once the young individuals, underage of course, are hooked, this is going to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. Yes, the family members will place an order of protection. Yes, the family members will sign off our legal rights. Yes, the victim at the very end will be awarded to the State Mental Institute. I am jumping way ahead. It is a process. It's called Organized Crime Family Process for this reason. And addiction is a very big part. And you see, the young victims are easier manipulated once they are addicted to the narcotics. That's how that works. And it's just a different strategy rather than... And of course, the consequences are very severe under doctor's care. Remember now, the victims, once arrested by police officers involved in criminal activity, that we have on video, Cook County Sheriff and Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff, and of course, town assessor officials and law enforcement. The victim, once apprehended by law enforcement, will be approached by police officers involved in criminal activity, and a suggestion is made for them. Perhaps they feel more comfortable in a hospital setting. Well, they're free. They're free to mingle among other patients, watch TV, free food, beautiful bed, scenery, and you get to enjoy other people's company. And of course, they're going to say yes. Once they say yes, they will be documented with a history of mental health issue illness. Why? Because they're under doctor's care. Under doctor's care, you will be taking your medication. If you do not participate in taking your medication, you will forfeit being there and you won't be accepted. That's right. It is for evaluation purposes, and the police officers will document each time they get you with the drugs. They're going to put you in there. And it's called social acting. See, social acting is a very big role. As far as the police officers have arrested me a number of times. And obviously they approached me the same manner once I was apprehended. Not for drugs. I was apprehended because of my YouTube channel. A whole different scenario. So, that's pretty much it. My son is a witness to the dollar store owner provoked confrontation. My son is a witness to 4 police officers waiting for me in the hallway unprovoked. And my son took the initiative, placing a safety latch in the bottom hallway door because of this. You know, community gang stalking. And other than that, Town of Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna, joint collaboration with Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff, unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m. requesting to speak to me. Under duress conditions, I continue sleeping. But before they left, they instructed my family members if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. See that? See how that works? I wonder what they meant by that. Once again, I have not covered up the windows, and yes, they are listening to me. See that? They're listening to me. And that's the reason for the bright light harassment right there. See that? And we have the police officer on video taking pictures We have him with the camera, exiting and entering from right next door, 5135, once I responded to the bright light harassment. Okay, we have the video footage. We have activity. We have activity. We have activity. You see that? Once I gave you the grand tour of what was going on, he made a run for the money. Mm-hmm. And obviously he is sporting spring attire. Ready. Open for business. We saw that. Eye contact. Open for business. This is the individual at 5130, and he lives in the second floor. The individual that just left, blocking the fire hydrant, is the husband of this female right here. And they live on the first floor. We have the female, if you go back on the videos, with the actual bag of narcotics on hand. We got a lot of hits on that. And obviously, she took a good look around before she placed the narcotics hidden in behind her trunk. So we uploaded the video several times. Other than that, we are patiently waiting for the Candyman, 5130, that lives in the basement, to be serving customers as well. This individual has no plans in going out. They will be serving customers later on this afternoon directly from their home. And at night, the victims that are addicted naturally come to them. Naturally come to them. Don't forget, if you guys want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Post the date, January 8th, 2025, Internal Revenue Services, guys. I cannot stress enough the importance of your participation as far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. It's very important for the public to get involved, especially when there's children involved, guys. Paramedics, fire department, judges, individual reporters involved in criminal activity. All right, this is the information regarding 5132. Nello Greco is the main proprietor. Okay, he inherited this property from his deceased mother that I have beautiful memories of. That's right, right there. And yes, at one time I was considered a family member. Okay? Okay? So, January 8th, 2025, Internal Revenue Services, I filled out tax evasion with a tax preparer. Okay? And this is the information. And don't forget to mention military-grade technology being used for malicious purposes and for manipulation. Okay? And of course, mention my YouTube channel and Facebook. Okay? There we go. That's the information right there. The first floor remains vacant. The first floor remains vacant. And Nello Greco, his nephew, Anthony J. Loader, who you do not see around, but we have a lot of videos of Anthony J. Loader, Nello Greco's nephew, especially hugging the dollar store owner in the same spot as he's embracing the employee driving different vehicles every single week. That dollar store owner, that was an embrace that will go down in history, guys. You notice how happy he was. When you have individuals constantly asking for the narcotics, and obviously they have a big clientele, they're going to be happy to see you. And he had to make another trip to his vehicle and go back to the store, and obviously he didn't buy anything. So they are reaching out to indoor recreational facilities as well. 5132 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 604. Nello Greco's the main proprietor. The first floor remains vacant. And yes, everyone is receiving a new vehicle brought and paid for with this type of criminal activity. All right? So please pay attention to our videos and share our information and put pressure on the DEA. Put pressure on all these government agencies looking the other way. Obviously, Town of Cicero officials are well connected, but they're not above the law. They're not above the law, guys. Because if they were above the law, they wouldn't be taking so much time, effort, and strategizing, wasting their time on me, then protecting Morton High School students. That fateful day that the teenager got shot. Our condolences to the family, of course, but we will continue mentioning this because I feel that this is evidence. That fateful day that the teenager got shot, if you look back at the videos, you will see the police officers attacking me all over the place. All over the place. And the teenagers at Morton High School are not being protected by law enforcement. They're more occupied in attacking me. And pay close attention to our pavement. Nice and clean. Nice and clean over here. But pay close attention to the Martinez family. They have well-able sons that can clean, but obviously they're too lazy. And look, we took a close video of Homeowner Martinez's son with a black Mustang. Obviously, that is a public safety concern, driving under the influence. And they're using the green vehicle registered at Village of Pilsen for narcotics delivery. We caught Homeowner Martinez with the bag on hand, and obviously he's imitating the bagman, one of our main characters, F5130, the bagman. Same strategy, acting as if they're going to the gym. And obviously they don't have no intentions of going to no gym. They are delivering narcotics. That's the reason you saw the dollar store owner parking there, and you guys saw the embrace that took place and the community gang stalking. Okay? And yes, I have not responded to the bright light harassment. And I am being attacked electronically. This is a very dangerous, lethal. And we have my ex-wife's statement on video of the Xbox game console that we uploaded the video several times as well. And I had to disconnect the Xbox as far as the chirping noise, electronic harassment. So there's a lot going on here, guys. But this is where you start and put pressure on Internal Revenue Services to take action. January 8th, 2025, last year. Last year. And this is what you guys are looking for. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. Obviously, I cannot emphasize enough the importance of the public's participation. I've been doing this for a really long time. Town of Cicero officials are well protected. Now, just ask the former mayor of Town of Cicero, Betty Lauren Ortiz, if the present mayor, Larry Dominic, has anything to worry about. That's right. I told you, they're not above the law. We can make something happen here, guys, but you have to get involved. Just one person will not be able to do it. Sure, you can open up a narcotics charge regarding child endangerment of the mailbox exchange. But you need a fall guy. You need someone like me that's able to withstand the electronic harassment. Remember, electronic harassment, if you go on Tech Ingredients, subscribe to that channel. YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients, detailed information, equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues are radiation levels. It will weaken the blood vessels over time. That's right. And secondary health issues of brain aneurysm, bleeding of the brain, blood clot, bone cancer, tumors of the brain damage, silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final phase, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Yes, my doctor at Oak Street Health, Dr. Augustine, I'm in perfect shape, guys. There's nothing wrong with me. I am plant-based. My doctor told me, yes, Miguel, you were bleeding. The bleeding stopped. You have nothing to worry about. Is that right? When the bleeding stops, it creates a blood clot. Dry blood that travels up the stem of the brain, cutting out the oxygen. Silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final phase, identity theft Medicaid takes place. And it just got real quiet. You know what this means. You know what that means. And I love playing the victim. I love playing the victim, guys. Get involved, guys. I cannot do this forever, obviously. But if something happens to me, my death won't be in vain because it will bring further notice and credibility to my social media platform. What happened to that YouTuber? Well, organized crime made him disappear. That's it. Electronically, of course, but I must be arrested. I must respond to the daily strategy of provoke confrontation and creating family conflict. The family members must be involved. We have the dollar store. My ex-wife's statement of the dollar store owner coercing my ex-wife pre-holiday wrapping paper that she brought at the dollar store, and when she came home, boy, did she let me have it. She was wrapping gifts all right, but at the same time, she was crying. She kept insisting, why do I continue harassing the dollar store owner? I mind you, my son is a witness to the dollar store owner chasing me, and that's on video. We uploaded the video several times. The dollar store owner chasing me. Why was the dollar store instructed to chase me? Well, the police officers were posted. Remember now, waiting. In my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting. Standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrests. See how that works? And don't forget the green vehicle that was posted here as my son and his girlfriend drove away for holiday shopping. The green vehicle that we posted several times was waiting here and was instructed to walk that way. And around the corner, he was picked up and he returned back the opposite direction. And that was clearly a planned hit on my life. And the police officers, once again, were going to make up a false police report. That I was going to be arrested and most likely in a mental health facility. See that? See how that works? So we are waiting for more strategizing. And, of course, we are waiting for these police officers to continue their full-scale attack on me. We had the police officers at night getting a signed petition by, that's right, 5130 and 5132, and parking away from camera view, all the way over there by the dollar store. We uploaded the video several times as well. We had the police officer carrying a camera and entering and exiting right next door, 5135, obviously taking pictures of all the windows covered up from the bright light harassment. Okay? All right, moving on for now, guys. Don't forget, get involved, and this is well worth your time and effort. 12:17 p.m., Sunday, February 1st, 2026, a whole new year of surveillance, guys. We need your assistance. We need your participation. And once again, the new administration in the White House is cracking down and on the narcotics, especially when there's children involved here, guys. This is serious. We have on video, once again, before and after evidence of fire. No investigation by police officers and fire department. And, of course, there's a reason why there's no identification as far as address on this property, to avoid self-incrimination of trafficking. 3 police officers fake home visit, and they continue. And you can see they're peeking from that second floor. See that? They're peeking right there. See that? They're peeking right there. Didn't I tell you? The gig is up. They know about me. They know about me. All right, guys, that's it. We're moving on. Don't forget, public safety notification to serve and protect organized crime. No ticket. No ticket. You guys saw the vehicle being picked up discreetly on command signal while in the kitchen preparing my meal. Military-grade technology, very aware of my location and activities, instruction given on command signal. And this is how they're carrying on this murder plot electronically, guys, okay? We're waiting for the Candyman, of course. He is parked there as well. But obviously, he is respecting the law. He is behind the yellow line. Unlike the big Suburban that was totally blocking the fire hydrant every single night. Well protected by Township city officials and law enforcement. And let's not forget, the mob planned hits with second character witnesses among her co-workers. Board of Education, District 99, male and female. The male couldn't take the heat in the kitchen. He does come by from time to time, and we have his full identity on video. And daily meetings with Nello Greco's nephew, Anthony J. Loader, fake lawn care services on video with a white truck. The female stayed behind with second character witnesses, and the mob plan hits continue. And we have on video the co-workers parking right at my doorstep. That's right, on video. That's called the mob plan hits. We're moving on, guys. Let me leave you with this photograph of the fire hydrant. The fire hydrant is barely visible with the snow, and just imagine parking with that big Suburban. This is a public safety issue, guys. Big time. That's it. We're moving on. Watch. As soon as I turn off the recorder, everyone is going to be running out. Just watch. Watch.